So I've had these parts around for a while, the birch logs and some of this other wood and glass, and I wanted to make another lamp. Now, if you want to see all the lamps that I've made, go to mhstudios.com, and then when you get to the main home page, you can look for lamps. I've made metal lamps, wood lamps, all different kinds of lamps. So you can really see a lot of what I've done in the past. Instead of me cramming it all into this video, you can go there and look at it at your own time. Again, it's MH Studios, and then look for lamps. Okay, on with the video and how I made it. So I am starting this new lamp. I have to cut these two pieces here. This is going to be one side, and this will be half of another side. Then I'll put this on the top. And I want to incorporate possibly this etching that I did on this special wood. It's very, very thin. I also want to incorporate this bear image. So that may go above this yellow orangey piece. You can see that. Looks more yellow on the camera. Anyway, I'm just going to try and do some different stuff. I don't know yet exactly how it's going to come together, but it should be cool. These are going to be the legs. And I'm going to try and make this walnut piece the base. It all has to be sanded flat. I'm just thinking about design right now, though. Nunca me vas a convencer volver contigo, Miguel. Tal vez podrás vivir sin culpa y reproches, brindando por la noche tu cruel traición. Pero vendrá el día en que tu fantasía se vuelva tan vacía como tu corazón. Miguel, el tiempo floreció mi vida. Por fin yo encontré un nuevo amor. Ya no estoy tan triste y desdichada. Estoy de nuevo enamorada. Adiós, dolor. So I put these clamps here to hold this in place, keep these upright, these that I glued together. I also put this bear etching in here. I'm hoping that you'll be able to really see this bear etching. I don't know if you can see it from an angle, maybe not. Once the light is on in there, I don't know. But I put that in place to hold that square so I could put this blue glass, which is the same on the other side, in place. I may cut these off. It depends. These pieces here off. It depends on the positioning of the roof. Let me show you the roof that I want to use. So I made this on my 3D printer, and it emulates shingles and kind of a steampunk look. But if you look at it, it's dinky in comparison to the size of this thing. I think that's about 4 inches square, and this is probably 8, maybe 7. So it would have to be high. So I'll bring it up this high and do something to elevate to this height. It has to look proportional. That would look stupid like that. So it has to be up maybe, I don't know, 7 or 8 inches high. So I'll have to think about that. This is sapelli. This is very, very heavy. It's a kind of a mahogany, very heavy wood. It's like, these are like light, really light compared to this thing. It's heavy. That I'll leave natural. These I'm going to stain. Dark walnut, I think. I found center on this sapelli wood so I could position the copper top in its respective places, and then I took it to the drill press and I set the depth so they would all sit at regular positions. You'll see how I put it together in a second.